This is the final match of League 10, and we have now successfully, if I recall correctly, we have now successfully rolled lower every single one of these matches. This hand is a turn 1 Overseer, so I'm going to keep. Mountain. Okay. What is that? Typically Naya Zoo. Can I outrace Naya Zoo? Maybe? If they don't have a bolt for the Overseer, it looks really good. Let's see. So if I cast Drum, that's not so good. Is it better to kill this Experiment 1? I don't think so. I think it's better to rush out the thing that might let me race them. It potentially dies. I don't know how typical they run a bolt. It would make sense. Yep. That is a bummer. Alright. Well, I guess that wasn't going to get much better either way. The only way that would have been better on my side would be if this was a jar. Let's get in for the whopping 2 damage. Probably could have tapped differently to get in for 3 instead, but I don't think that's worth it. We're going to hold up the bolt for their turn so that they can't recast the Rancor very easily. And this... Okay, so is it more important to kill this Bogart thing, or is it more important to kill the Experiment 1 so they don't have Rancor this turn? That's 4 damage versus 3. I guess it turns into 5. So maybe long run it would have been better to kill the Bogart. Oh, not having that Overseer is definitely gonna probably kill us. Definitely gonna probably. Champion's good. Except when they have Trample. Oh, and it's Wither. Okay, so it would have been better to kill this guy. That is most unfortunate. Still gonna cast the champ. Tap it. Okay, yeah, mental note. Wither is relevant, especially with Edge Champion. Because now they have Rancor back, and that's 5 damage on this bad boy. They potentially have other stuff in the makings as well. Yeah, that was a miss. Fun. That was a bad judgment on my part. because I can block Experiment 1 with this champion. I cannot block this Ram Gang dude with Etched Champion. And they probably just attack with that. Oh. Takes 5 mana, they're 1 off. I mean, I don't think I have much of a choice. Signal Pest. Well, I play the Signal Pest. It feels gross, but I have the ability to double block and kill this guy next turn. Loses me Etched Champion, but I don't want to lose one of my flyers. Oh, well, let's start by doing this. Do I have to get in? I think I have to get in some damage while I can. Yeah, not having Steel Overseer. Just kicking my butt. Scavenging Ooze. This is probably going right into some sort of trap, but oh, because it deals damage and then oh man, I let that get through for no reason. I don't know how Wither works, clearly. It must not be the same. It deals damage to creatures. Wow. Okay. I guess I've never had the whole Etched Champion versus a infect creature on the ground. Okay, well, I think I'm actually in the running then. A little less so with that. Trample going on. Yeah, and he's just going to keep getting bigger. Oh, I think my best bet's Cranial. Can I even kill him if I have Cranial? Maybe not. Dead to their next trample attack. Overseer. They can exile 1, 2 cards. Goes up to 8. An 8/4. Means it has 6 toughness, so it's already be an 8/6. So I'm not in the running because of Rancor. Shockingly. And probably because of that block that I didn't make. And because I didn't kill the Bogart. I mean, really, I've just been misplaying. Okay. So, is there a way that I don't die? I think it involves not attacking. And lots of chump blocking. which sucks. One, two, three, four. 5. So I can't even kill it. But I block 5. Well, I guess we'll see what the opponent does. Yeah, because I'd be another 2 life up. Oh, now they've got 3 activations. If they tap out for something else. I mean, they have it. They just need to attack me. Mm-hmm. You have it with that even. You don't even need another activation. One, two, three, four, 5. We'll just make him see it, I guess. Oh, I suppose I can... Oof. I also chump with Overseer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make him see it. Huzzah, you got it. Okay. So I need the dispatch. Scoos. This is an interesting one. So as champion seems good. They probably have artifact destruction. They had the mountain, but moon might be effective. I don't know how many forests they would tend to run. See if there's any info out there quick. It's not quite zoo. I'm gonna try moon. So we got moon as champion, dispatch. I don't think whip flare's that great. Memnites are bad. Volscourge will be good. Masters might be bad. If they have artifact destruction of any variety. Yeah, we'll try. So the thing I would question would be whip flares to deal with smaller threats before, but their threats get fairly big fairly quickly. So I think I'd rather have those and stay kind of light and hope to get ahead of them. This is slow. Has a chance of moon, but only a chance. And it's going to be like a turn 4 moon. But I can play everything else. But I can't even play it turn 2. It's turn 3 at best. That's too slow. Not much better. But better if I get another land. I guess Ornithopter represents some damage. But it doesn't represent the land for etched. So I'm going to bottom it. I would rather get a mana source. Okay, so moon would have been terrible. So, oh wow. That seems a bit aggressive. I would assume that they have another natural state if they are natural stating my turn 1 Signal Pest. Yeah, Blood Moon's kind of useless now. Champion isn't even... It's not even that good right now. And by not good, I mean really not good. So I'm going to instead play Plating with the hopes that Ravager doesn't die. Because if Ravager doesn't die, then I have 3 artifacts on the field, and that makes it a little tougher. I'm not excited about my prospects, though. Yeah. I guess at least that wasn't etched. Hoping for a 0-drop now. Or Darksteel Citadel. I guess Drum will work. It's still terrible. It does force them to have 2 removal spells. 1 this turn, 1 next turn. I'm going to go for it. Because it's... If it sticks, it's pretty helpful. However, I don't want to auto-stop. Mm-hmm. Yep, Manku's a little bigger. Yeah, being able to get down 2 Edge Champions is pretty good. And I like that over... the Steel Overseer this turn, because they, protect each other. So we'll go with that. And then next turn, I can hopefully land Steel Overseer and start going that route. Those guys will come back a bit bigger, but I can still block them profitably. That is actually quite helpful. One, two, 3 mana available. If I had 4, I could activate and pump. But I think it is better to just get in with the 1. And play Overseer. Okay, I like where I'm sitting for now. 2 damage to each creature. Well, that stinks because probably should have floated a mana. Yeah, I think that hurt him more than it hurt me. Granted, the Steel Overseer would have gotten out of hand, so he kind of needed to do that. Okay. 3. Well, hold on. Let's do the math in a moment. So 1, 2 if I pump. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I can get this. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I didn't have a resting piece this time, so I'm not messing that up. Alright. Comeback. I think we don't like the moons. Definitely want to get those out. I think I like the masters to get more, but with the natural states, that's just a terrible mana sink for no profit. I almost like putting in the rest in peace to combat the scavenging ooze. It would also combat the rancor, actually. I'm gonna put in 1. And I'm going to put in 1 Memnite to try to have more active Springleaf Drums. Moon I don't like just because it helps them too much. This hand is not keepable. Sorry, didn't mean to hit that. This is slightly better, I guess. It has 0 answers, 0 as champions, so that part kind of sucks. With that opal, I can drop both of these, have one of them die to a bolt or natural states. They kept... Yeah, they didn't mulligan. So they liked their hand. Yeah, with Rancor I would like it too. I don't think it's worth it. Okay. This hand just nearly instantly got better. I'm doing this before combat to ensure that I have Opal mana. There's that Wither jerk again. I'll get the kill with the experiment one. And yeah, they get it back, but now that I'm aware that I can block that guy, ugh, idiota. I would have loved a blast or something to take care of this withering jerk. So I can both play the Ravager and activate the Ink Moth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite lethal. But I believe I can have it next turn. And I'm going to keep Etched back so that I have a little bit of a damage soak. The worst case right now would be if they have something to answer the Signal Pest. I don't know why they didn't put Rancor on the experiment one. Also of note, I have to potentially not go all in on the Inkmoth Nexus because they could just bolt in response. So I'm going to go a little conservatively because I think I can afford that. Because if I do go all in on it, then it sacks my entire field, and then I die, probably. So I will wait for a more opportune moment. I'm also slowly gaining life from the Vault Scourge, which is counteracting their haste and trample. So that's good. It could very well be that they don't have a lightning bolt, but I am much, much safer if I stick to this route, and it's still a clock, which apparently was too much. All right, well, the first game of that match was disheartening, but I think I learned that Blood Moon's bad against them. I should actually probably write this down. Etch Champion is glorious, especially against that Wither creature. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That it deals the damage, and then it's -1/-1s. So that was not quite zoo. But the secondary analysis of a single Rest in Peace, I think, was better than the Blood Moons. So we lucked out once again. Ended up 3-2. Hopefully one of these leagues I can actually pull ahead and do more than just gain my points back. I really don't mind always gaining my points back, but I would like to start doing better. that would certainly require me to stop making the huge flubs like I did in a couple of these matches. But that's the end of League 10. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next league.